याद में हम तो सदा महफूज हुए हैं भगवन तेरी याद में। दिल जो गाता तू वो गजल है, तू ही भरता मुझ में बल है। तुझसे मुकम्मल मेरी सांसें, तू ही जीवन सबका तराशे। दिल जो गाता तू वो गजल है, तू ही भरता मुझ में बल है। तुझसे मुकम्मल मेरी सांसें, तू ही जीवन सबका तराशे। तुमने दी है हर एक खूबी मुझको आशीर्वाद में, हम तो सदा महफूज हुए हैं साहिब तेरी याद में। तुमने दी है हर एक खूबी मुझको आशीर्वाद में, हम तो सदा महफूज हुए हैं साहिब तेरी याद में। इस बदलते दौर में तू ही मेरे मन का सुकून है, दुनिया के इस शोर में। तुमने थामा हाथ है मेरा इस बदलते दौर में, तू ही मेरे मन का सुकून है दुनिया के इस शोर में। पाए हैं तुमसे सभी खजाने मैंने जायदाद में, हम तो सदा महफूज हुए हैं ईश्वर तेरी याद में। पाए हैं तुमसे सभी खजाने मैंने जायदाद में, हम तो सदा महफूज हुए हैं ईश्वर तेरी याद में। मौला तेरी याद में, या रब तेरी याद में, दाता तेरी याद में। तार तुमसे शक्तियाँ मिल रही अपार तुमसे, ओ हमारे मिले आए जीवन में ये बहार तुमसे ओ बाबा। जुड़ गई है मन की तार तुमसे, शक्तियाँ मिल रही अपार तुमसे। सखा तुम ही तो एक हमारे हो, शिक्षक तुम ही रक्षक तुम ही, के तुम ही सहारे हो। मिला सारे रिश्तों का प्यार तुमसे ओ बाबा, जुड़ गई है मन की तार तुमसे, शक्तियाँ मिल रही अपार तुमसे। दुनिया से दूर तारों के गांव तुम मुझे ले आए हो, कांटों से दूर फूलों की छाँव में मुझे बिठाए हो, किरणों की बाहों का तुमसे ओ बाबा, जुड़ गई है मन की तार तुमसे, शक्तियाँ मिल रही अपार तुमसे। भाग्य के द्वारे खुले हमको हमारे मिले, आए
Om Shanti. Good evening. A very warm welcome to all of you to the 7 Days RajYoga Meditation Course. Today is 4th day of our journey. As like every day, today also we have our guide, Rajyogini Sister Shalu. I am welcoming her also. Sister Shalu, a very warm welcome to you also.
Om Shanti.
And Om Shanti. And I request Sister Shalu to continue the session. Sister Shalu, over to you.
Om Shanti to all of you. Good evening to all of you. And as usual, before starting the sharing, we will go to a journey, a spiritual journey, a journey sitting at one place, but mind and intellect is traveling. So be ready for that journey. Sit straight. Take a deep breath. Once again. Once more. And for a few minutes, disconnect yourself from the bodily relations, from the bodily world, and come to the consciousness of self, consciousness of energy. Start the process of contemplation. I'm such a humble being. I'm such a powerful being. Sitting in this body and operating this whole day. This body is such a wonderful system, such a wonderful instrument provided by nature to all of us. Just do a visit inside the body. See your body, see different parts, different organs of the body, internal and external. This body is perishable. The identity of the body is not permanent, but I am permanent. I am the one who is sitting behind eyes, in the forehead. I am the one who is divine. I am the one who has come from a far away land, land of peace. I have come on this earth to play my role. During the journey on this earth, I have played so many roles. I have used so many costumes. And now, while using all the costumes, I mixed my identity with my costume. I forgot myself and made body as my true identity. Now I have the awareness I am an eternal being who is imperishable, who can neither be created nor be destroyed, who has come on this earth to do pure karmas. Now, for a few minutes, we all will go on upward journey to our home from where we all have come from. Be ready for that journey. The one who is going to do the journey is my mind and intellect. My body is going to be there only. I'm going to shift my consciousness to a different land, to a different world, to a different dimension. I will be using my intellect to see the image of that world, and I will be using my mind to create thoughts about that world. Again, bring your focus on the shining star shining in the forehead, and slowly, slowly start detaching yourself, start detaching your consciousness from the body. Shift your consciousness above the body. See yourself as a divine being who is separate from the body and who is shining above the head. See the body from up above. Now fly in the sky. I am a free star. I am a free energy flying in the sky, free from attraction of the bodies, free from attraction of bodily world. See yourself a brilliant star shining in the sky and flying high, higher, higher, going away from this world of sounds, this world of chaos, going away, away, and seeing the whole earth as a ball, still going away, passing the sun and the moon, passing different planets, going away, passing different galaxies, going away very fast. And now visualize yourself in a world where there is golden red light all around. This is a world of calmness, world of sweet silence. We all are there. This is our true home. Just see with third eye. This is so peaceful. Experience the peace there. Experience the purity all around. At this moment of time, I am in my eternal home. I am in soul world where only souls exist, nothing else. Where Father of all souls, Supreme Soul, is also existing. Be relaxed in your home. Shed away all the tensions of earth and be yourself. You are a pure being, full of love, full of happiness, full of gratefulness. In this moment of time, you are shining in your home. You are in front of your Father, your eternal Father. He is our Father. He is ever pure, ocean of love, ocean of knowledge, ocean of powers. Shift your consciousness very near to Him. You are under the canopy of Supreme Soul. You are under the shower of light, light of purity is showering upon you. Just lost in this world of light. It's been a long time when I left my home. After a long time, I'm visiting my home. While on earth, I forgot about my father and my home. This is such a beautiful experience to again remember where I belong to. and to whom I belong to. I am children of that highest authority. I am child of that Supreme One. We all are children of the highest power. We all belong to one. For a few seconds, just experience the presence of supreme energy, supreme authority. And now shift your consciousness back on this earth, in your body, between your two eyes. Om Shanti. Om Shanti. So this, what we just practiced, is Raj Yoga. And today the session is also about Raj Yoga. So we'll start the session. So before coming directly to the Raj Yoga, I would like to discuss very briefly about different type of yogas which we hear. The first one is Hatha Yoga, in which we make some body postures to make our body flexible and to make our bodies healthy. The second is Gyan Yoga, in which we read different kind of knowledges and make our intellect powerful. The next is Bhakti Yoga, in which we had total devotion to God, love for Him. There is Mantra Yoga, in which we chant some mantras, and there is Karma Yoga, where the karma is given the highest priority, while karma, totally focused on karma, is Karma Yoga. And this is the king of all yogas we call Raj Yoga. And why do we call Raj Yoga as king of all yogas? Because at, in a way, it is including all yogas in it. Because Bhakti Yoga, Gyan Yoga, Mantra Yoga, Hatha Yoga, and Karma Yoga, and many different kind of yogas, they are definitely beneficial, but they are not for the overall growth of soul and body also. Overall healthiness of the body and the soul. For that we need Raj Yoga, because Raj Yoga is related to bhakti also, love for supreme, devotion to Him. It involves Gyan Yoga also, knowledge of self, knowledge of Him. It involves Mantra Yoga also, to create some positive thoughts for yourself and repeating them. That is also a mantra. It is Karma Yoga also, because we never say that Raj Yoga is just by sitting for 1 hour or 2 hours. You have to be in the awareness while doing karma also. So it is Karma Yoga also, and it is Hatha Yoga also, but not in that sense that we are sitting in a proper bodily posture. But Hatha means uh, our, our mind has become very stable. We are not allowing the mind to roam around. So in Hatha Yoga, we are not allowing the body to move around. We sit in a fixed posture. In the same way, in Raj Yoga, our mind and intellect sit in a fixed position. Just now we practiced meditation and we focused our mind and intellect in Paramdham. So at that point of time, our mind and our intellect both were totally concentrated in Paramdham. So this is kind of Hatha Yoga also, but not externally, internally. So these are different kind of yogas, and we are learning about Raj Yoga. So this is the definition of Raj Yoga. Forget your body and all bodily relations. possessions, and consider yourself as a point of light, soul, and remember God, the supreme light. This is Raj Yoga. The definition is very simple. Just Raj Yoga means to be in your true awareness who we are. We are energies. We are imperishable energies. We are not bodies. We are master of this skeleton. Be in this awareness. Forget your body. That means forget the body consciousness and bodily relations. That means see others also in the soul consciousness. Forget the positions so that your intellect does not gets attracted towards the positions. Consider yourself as a point of light and remember supreme. So this is to connect the intellect to him, and in the result energy starts coming to us, because energy always flows from higher level to lower level. So if there is lack of love, then love starts flowing from supreme energy to us. If there is lack of peace, it starts flowing from supreme to us. If there is lack of power, it starts flowing from supreme to us. So through this connection, we start attracting the energy of Supreme to us, and that makes us feel fulfilled, because the soul feels filled inside when it is full of its qualities. Uh, Suppose you give to a person all the wealth, all the possessions, all the sources, all the luxuries, but the soul won't feel happy inside or won't feel fulfilled inside, because if the love is missing, if the peace is missing, if actual empowerment is missing, then soul is not going to feel full inside with all these bodily possessions. So that is why we always say that this is the definition of Raj Yoga, and basis also, that without considering yourself as a soul, we cannot connect to the supreme, because connection of supreme is with this energy, not with the body. The connection of the body is with the soul, but the connection of soul is with the supreme soul. That is why, when we are connecting a wire to another wire, so we have to remove the coating of the wire, the plastic coating on the wire, and then we have connect two wires, and then the current flows. So in the same way, this body is the coating on the soul. So, so to make the connection with the Supreme, we have to remove this coating. That doesn't mean we have to leave the body, but in our consciousness, we have to remove the consciousness of body, consciousness of male or female, consciousness of our possessions, consciousness of our designations. We have to remove that consciousness, and then the current starts flowing. So this is definition of Raj Yoga. And what are the bases of Raj Yoga? On what base we start Raj Yoga? So the first base is introduction. Introduction of whom? First is introduction of self, that I am a light. Second is introduction of our father, who he is, what he has, what is his property. And third is we must have the introduction of our home also, because if you want to meet someone, you know about him, you know the name, you know what powers he or she is having, but you are not aware the address where he is staying, so you won't be able to meet. So to meet or to connect to the supreme, we must know who am I, who he is, what is our relation, and where is he staying. So first is introduction. The second is relation. What is my relation with him? So our relation is our eternal relation, is he is our father and we all are souls. He is our father doesn't mean that he creates us. No. His father means when we are depleted, when we are totally in darkness, he guides us, he charges us. He charges us. That is the reason we call him as a father, because soul can neither be created nor be destroyed. So he is not creating the souls, But when the battery of soul is totally depleted, at that point of time, he charges our batteries. That is why we call him as Father of all souls. But we can also experience different relations with him because he is an energy, and the emotions or the feelings which we have with different relations are also energies. Suppose if I say the word mother, so what kind of emotions you feel inside your head? Emotions are of love, emotions are of care. If I say the word father, so it is something related to the protection, it's something related to the safety. Father, sustenance also, he sustains us. And if I say the word friend, then it's like feeling of equality, feeling of sharing. So we can experience any relation with supreme energy because he is an energy and he is not in any body. So whatever energy we want to experience, he'll start transferring that energy to us. So relation is the second step of Raj Yoga. Third is affection. Because when we create a relation, then slowly when we spend time in that relation, then affection starts happening. So we start having affection towards God. And the last is attainment. So after affection, we started attaining. And what is attainment in Raj Yoga? The initial attainment is experience. We start experiencing peace. We start experiencing happiness. We start experiencing that we are having the control now. And the next attainments are the powers which we start using in our day-to-day behavior. So if we connect this basis of Raj Yoga, these four steps: introduction, relation, affection, and attainment. So if we talk that if a girl gets engaged, so first he has the introduction of the person of or the boy or the man to whom she is engaged. So first the name, and he's doing this and he's staying in this city. So first the introduction, and then she start thinking of that he is going to be my husband. So then relation is starting happening, and in that relation slowly the affection is getting created, and finally when they get married, so wife is getting all the share or whatever the benefits of having a husband, and husband is all getting all the attainments of having a wife. So this is we can relate it this way. So till today we were not even having the introduction. So we had introduction of ourselves, we had introduction of the Supreme One. Then we used to say that He is our Father, but we never experienced this relation actually, because if we are saying that someone is our father, then we must uh, have the property which he is having. Suppose a child, when a child is born, so after getting birth, the first thing that he is the owner of the property, whatever his father is owning. So in the same way, we used to say that we are the children of God, but his property is love, happiness, powers, but these were missing from us, from our lives, because the relation was not at the practical level, it was just in words. Even if at this moment of time, if I ask you that how many members are there in your family, so just answer yourself, or you can also write in the chat window how many members are there in your family. So some will write five, some will write four, some will write three, or maybe joint family. So you can write the numbers in the chat window. How many members are there, in your family? Or you can write who are the members, my two children, or my mother-in-law, my father-in-law, or my mother, father. You can write in the chat window this also. Please do this so that we can go ahead. Okay, five plus God. Okay, so just now you included God in your family. and still God is later. First five members and then God. Actually, it should be vice versa. First, it should be God, because always head of the family comes at the first place. So He is the head, because we all belong to Him first, and then we belong to each other as brothers. And while in the body, we belong to each other with different relations, uh, uh, like mother, father, wife, husband. Okay, so this is a first step actually, but maybe you said God as a family of as member of your family because we were discussing that topic and you were aware of that. Okay, so Vijay Lakshmi has written, "We are four. My husband, me, are two children." So they are four, but God is still not included as a member of family. So we should have that kind of relation, and we should accept that we have never had that relation with God. You just think that what kind of relation at this moment of time you are sharing with God. So generally, we all share the relation of asking always, please do this, requesting Him always. But we never share the relation of friendly relation, or we never share the relation as a relation of our father or of our mother. You know, suppose you have two children, and the, they never open up to you. They always just come to you and ask what they need, and they go back and just busy in their stuff. So how would you feel? Would you feel like, is this going to be comfortable for you? Because your children are not opening up or not sharing anything, but they are just coming to you because they need something, and they take that and go back, and they again come back to you when they need something, and then take that and go back. So we are having this kind of relationship with God at this moment of time. Whatever we need, whenever we need, we go to Him, we ask Him. If we get, we are happy, we are come back. If we don't get, we sometimes blame Him also, and then we come back to our system or our life. Then again we need His help. We approach Him. Again we take the help and come back. So even sometimes we forget to say thanks or showing gratitude to Him for giving what we have. So this is kind of relation at this moment of time we are sharing. Even we are saying the prayers to Him. We are holding hands in front of Him. We are seeing Him as a very high authority who is far away, and we are not showing. We are not feeling like we are children who are of the Supreme, and we belong to Him, and He belongs to us. We are seeing Him as far away authority. Suppose there is a president, and uh, so the child of president should not have the feeling of that he is a child of some president, and while communicating, the child should have the feeling that he is talking to his father. He should not have the feeling that he is talking to the president of India or president of some country. Because if the child is having this kind of feeling that he is talking to a president, then the talks are going to be very much official. There is no warmth of emotions in that talk or in that conversation or in that relation even. So this is the time, this is high time when we create a warm relation, a beautiful relation with Supreme. The relation can be as a father, he is our father; as a mother, he is our friend. So this is high time, and the Raj Yoga helps us in creating this relationship. And the third is affection. So we must have affection for him. Uh, so how to show affection for God? Because till today we are not showing affection for him, but we used to say, or we generally say, that God, please do this, and I am going to do this in return. So this is not the relation of any kind of relation is not something dealing. but till today we were dealing with him. So this is not affection actually. So affection means to do something unconditionally without conditions. But with God, we were doing everything with conditions. If you do this, then I will give 500 rupees to the poor. If you do this, then I will contribute to a temple. If you do this, then I will contribute this to that place. So this is not affection. This is totally selfishness we are sharing in this relation, and this is true. And the fourth is attainment. Even if we are not sharing that relation which should be shared with God, but still we are having attainments because we have a limited consciousness, but he is not having the limited consciousness. So whatever his children ask from him, he gives that. So we are having attainment even at this point of time, but the attainments are very limited because our thoughts and our visions are very limited. We are asking just for the physical things, just for the limited things. But this is the time to attain something unlimited, to attain something which is not physical, but which is very filling. So to attain something which will make the soul to be full. So this is the time for that attainment. And through Raj Yoga, uh, because this is the fourth day, and we are doing some small meditations in the sessions. So you must have experienced some attainments, and if you keep on making this relation more deep, more strong, then the attainments are going to be more. So these are the bases of Raj Yoga. Okay, so Vijayalakshmi ji sharing that I felt that this is gratitude, not selfishness. But gratitude doesn't mean to ask. In selfishness, we generally create a relation with someone when we need something from him or her, and after attaining that, we forget about that, and we again remember. You can take an example of a businessman. He is remembering his customers because he needs them. It's not a loving relation but the businessman needs the customer. That is why he is thinking of them. And when the deal is done, when the customer has done buying the things or doing the deal, then businessman is not thinking about the customer anymore. So this is the relation at this moment of time we are having. But the relation should be, if we take the example of the relation, should be of a mother and a child. So uh, even if mother is among hundreds of people, even if mother is at some very crowded place, but she doesn't need a silent place to remember his child, to remember her child. So this is the kind of relation we must have. But because at this moment of time we say that, oh, we need a silent place, or we need a temple, or we need a small corner to remember him, because it's not that much strong that we can remember him at any moment of time. But the relation should be how a mother is remembering the child with and the relation is so strong that if something is happening with the child some hundreds of kilometers away, she is becoming uneasy or uncomfortable because of the energy connection she is having with the kid. So this is the kind of relation we must have, and uh, and definitely we are going to have, because at least we realize that we are not enjoying that much healthy relation with our father, with our eternal father. So definitely we are going to change this now. And so a Raj Yogi, these are the things which should be avoided by a Raj Yogi: lust, anger, greed, attachment, and ego. So you can see there is a cross on everything, because When intellect of a Rajyogi is full of these things, then the intellect is not able to connect to the pure energy, to the higher consciousness, because these all things are going to entangle the intellect and mind in body consciousness. So if we start from ego, you can see a king sitting on the chair, sitting with authority. So authority and self confidence is a different thing. But when it turns into ego, that means I am the superior. I know everything. I can do things always better, but others cannot do. When we start seeing others with not that much respect, then this is called ego. And the person whose intellect is full of ego, he won't be able to give respect to others. He won't be able to get blessings from others. And the, the intellect will always be roaming around I am this, I am this, I am this. And that creates heaviness of intellect, and you won't be able to fly away. So the first is ego, which should not be the part of the Raj Yogi's life. And second is attachment. So this is something which we consider to be natural, but attachment is not natural for the soul. Attachment uh, is distorted form of love. Actually, love is the innate nature of soul, but attachment is not the innate nature of soul. So if I compare that what is love and what is attachment, so in love, uh, a person helps the second person whom he or she loves to fly, to uplift. They are helping each other to uplift each other. But in attachment, a person is uh, going to be the barrier for the second person, because in attachment there is possessiveness, that this person or this he or she belongs to me, and you are having the fear of losing that person, and that fear is going to make that relation unhealthy. So attachment, suppose if I give an example, that a mother is having very much love for her child, and the child fall down and he got scratched on his hand, and there is small bleeding. So what attachment is going to create, attachment is going to create fear in the mind of mother. Attachment is going to create anxiety in mind of mother, and unknowingly that energy is going to transfer to the child also. So so the child also starts crying. But if there is a pure love, if there is a spiritual love, then even after seeing that injury on the head on the hand of the child, mother is going to be stable, and also giving that positive, stable energy to the child, and saying everything is going to be fine. I'm going to take care of this. So, and the child is also becoming emotionally stable with this kind of energy. So, in attachment, unknowingly, we are passing negative energy, or we are passing low energy vibrations to the person whom we love, but unknowingly we are doing that. Uh, there are many examples that how attachment is not that much good, because attachment means you are attached with each other emotionally, you know. Even if we see in terms of physical body, if two persons are attached, then they are dependent on each other very much. Like if two girls or two boys are born together with their bodies attached, then they are so much dependent on each other. One wants to sleep, one wants to play, but they can't do that. They have to do everything together. So in the same way, when a person is emotionally attached to another person, then if suppose I am emotionally attached to someone else, then if his mental stability today is not that much high, or he is crying or she is crying because of some reason, then my mental stability is also going to fluctuate with his or her mental stability. Why? Because I am attached. But if I love somebody, I am not attached. So if someone's mental stability is not that much high today, so what is my responsibility to make his or her mental stability high? So that is love. In love, we are supporting that person, but in attachment, there are fluctuations. We are fluctuating with the flow. One is fluctuating with others' behavior. One is happy, other is happy. One is sad, other is sad. So that is the reason that we should not be attached. We should have love, but not attachment. The third is greed. So greed can be of for many things. Some people have greed for money. Some have greed for food. Some have greed for uh, the gadgets. So the greed for can be anything, but the greed is going to attract every time the intellect of a person. Suppose a person is having greed uh, for wearing nice clothes. So every time for buying the clothes. So whenever you go to the market, so whenever you see the different variety of clothes, so your intellect is going to entangle in that. Or you see somebody wearing some good jewelry, or wearing some good quality of clothes or good shoes, so your intellect is going to entangle with that person or with that thing, with for what for which you are having the greed. And for that moment, or for few minutes, or for few hours, we are going to miss the connection with the supreme. So Raj Yogi should not have the greed. Even if you are having greed for something and you sit for meditation, but you saw that thing a few days back, or maybe during today, during this whole day. So when you sit for meditation, your intellect is not going to connect to the supreme. This your intellect is going to think of that. Oh, what can be the price of the jewelry she was wearing? Or oh, where did she buy those that handbag? Or from where did she buy those clothes? So you are start that means your intellect is not going to not going vertically. It's roaming around horizontally on the earth only. So greed should is also an interruption for us. Next is anger. Anger is it is generally said that anger is that fire which burns our energy. In Hindi, there is a saying that क्रोधी व्यक्ति के घर के मटके का पानी भी सूख जाता है. So anger is that fire which burns our energy. And there are so many medical experiments also, that if you do anger for 5 minutes, then how that 5 minute anger, or 5 minute a strong force of emotions is going to impact your behavior or your health in next 7 days. So that 5 minute is having so much impact for next few days. So anger is also making our intellects weak. Just think of the moment when we are experiencing this emotion of anger. At that moment of time, we are not able to take right decisions. We are not able to take we are not able to understand others. We are not able to create feeling of gratitude. We are not able to create feeling of love for others. So anger is that negative energy which blocks all the positive emotions at that moment of time. So anger should also be something which we should always stay away from, or we should always try to stay away from anger. And the last is lust. So lust is something that you are always focused on the beauty of the body. You are always in the awareness of man or women. So when we are in this kind of awareness, then awareness of soul, awareness of being, awareness of energy is totally gone. So lust is something when the body consciousness is at its peak level, when the soul totally forgets about its identity and uh, totally consider itself as a body, as a female or a male. And this is the reason when the soul is losing its lots of energy and soul is becoming weak with these all kind of negative emotions of lust, anger, greed, attachment, and ego. So these all are the reason for making us weak. So these should be avoided in our life for to be a good Raj Yogi or to be a stable minded person. And the next is, what is the process of Raj Yoga? So you must have because in these 4 days we have done a Raj Yog. Okay, so Vedaraj is asking about how about jealousy? Do you mean attachment is more? Yes, attachment is more. And okay. So how about jealousy? So these are five main negative emotions, and there are so many negative emotions other also, like laziness, like hatred. So because but those emotions are family members of these main emotions. These are the head of the family, and jealousy is family member of we can say ego, because when we are having ego, then jealousy is created. We think that we are the superior, and how is he or she is getting all this stuff? He or she is not that much capable. We are too much having ego inside us. So these are the main five vices which are present in the soul, and many other vices also, which are family members of these main vices. So we are definitely going to do a class of the chart of the family chart of vices which the soul is having. But in this session, we are discussing only the main vices. Okay. Parag ji is asking, can you elaborate on laziness? So yeah, laziness is also a vice, and laziness is family member of lust actually. But I'll definitely explain it later on that how uh, laziness belongs to that vice and how we can overcome that. But now we are on the slide of process of Raj Yoga. So we have practiced Raj Yoga, and today also you must have noticed in before day before or the first day or second day that before starting Raj Yoga, we do some contemplation. So the first step in Raj Yoga is contemplation, that we start giving ourselves thought. We start visualizing the body, then slowly shifting ourselves to our original identity. Then we do some contemplation. I'm such a pure being. I'm so light. I'm full of love. I'm full of happiness. So the first step of process of Raj Yoga is contemplation. The second step is concentration. So as we start contemplating, as we keep on creating positive thoughts, slowly, we reach the stage of concentration, ekagrata. We become totally focused on what we were contemplating about. Suppose in today's session we started with meditation, and we were contemplating, okay, I am a soul, I'm master of the body, then I'm leaving, I'm shifting my consciousness away from this world, I'm going to Paramdham. Then we were contemplating on Paramdham, and slowly you must have focused that you created a concentration in Paramdham. So the second step is concentration. And when we become concentrated on something, then we start realizing. Suppose you started the process of contemplation that I am a pure being. I am so peaceful. Peace is my original nature. I have come from land of peace. So with this kind of contemplation, you started concentrating, and then you started realizing that there is a wave or there is a vibration of peace in all around your body. The movement of body has stopped. The roaming around of intellect and mind has stopped, and you are enjoying that peace. You are enjoying that energy of peace. So these are three steps of Raj Yoga. We always start from contemplation, then slowly we reach the stage of concentration, and then we experience that. That is the ultimate stage. So these are pillars of Raj Yoga. You can see an image where a person, a Raj Yogi, is sitting on a platform with four pillars. So, what are these four pillars? Because these four pillars are going to make the life of a Raj Yogi balanced. If any one of the pillar is missing, then the enjoyment is not going to that much as we can. So, if we start from the uh, first pillar of Raj Yoga, that is celibacy, that is brahmacharya, pure life. So brahmacharya does not only mean the celibacy, it is an holistic approach. Brahmacharya means who is getting up in the Brahma Muhurat. So Brahma Muhurat is the time early morning. It's time near about 3 to 4. Generally, it's 4 to 5. We do meditation in that time, and the time is considered to be full of very much pure energy. You must have heard about an incident when uh, Mahatma Gandhi ji was when our country was under the control of Britishers. Then in the morning time at 4 o'clock or near about 4:10, 4:15, Mahatma Gandhi ji was uh, passing through an area where all the officers and all the soldiers of Britishers used to stay, and he saw that everybody was active and they had started their daily routine. So he was very much disappointed because he thought that the people who are getting up so early in the morning, they are having a strong willpower and they are strong inside. But after a few years, Gandhiji was passing in that time also, at that time, and he saw that all the officers and soldiers and all the people who were taking care of the business, they were sleeping. So at that moment of time, he relaxed and he was happy and he smiled that now my Bharat is going to be free from Britishers. So that the reason of giving this example is that everybody knows the value of the morning time. We also know the value of the morning time, but somehow we made our habits or we made our lifestyle the way that we are not able to get up in the morning at that point of time. That point, that morning time is very challenging also, but it's very much rewarding also. So it's our choice that we want we want to use the benefit of that morning time. And one easy way to motivate yourself to get up early is to know the benefits. You do a small research or you write some 10 or 15 points that what are the benefits of getting up in Brahma Muhurat. We call that Brahma Muhurat. So this is the first step of Brahmacharya. The second step is the food we eat. We call that Brahma Bhojan. The food which we prepare in soul consciousness and in remembrance of God. You know, there is whatever you are thinking at this moment of time also that is vibrating all around. That is vibrating all around at this moment of time also. So while cooking the food, if you are creating pure thoughts for the people for whom you are cooking and the food which you are cooking, you are looking at the food with that pure emotions, then that food is going to be full from the pure energy. And a Raj Yogi should accept the pure sattvic food, that is Brahma Bhojan. Third is Brahma Gyan, the ultimate knowledge, or you can say the true knowledge. So Brahma Gyan means to always revising the knowledge of self the knowledge of time, the knowledge of supreme, the knowledge of my powers, the knowledge of what my father is having, and what the knowledge of the relation I am sharing with him. So this is the third pillar, which this is the third point in brahmacharya, that is Brahma Gyan, and fourth is Brahmacharya. So Brahmacharya, the value of Brahmacharya is so much that the Supreme Authority has emphasized on celibacy even in your grihastha life. So these are the four things which makes the first pillar of a Rajyogi. And the second is the pure food, which we talked about in that even. There is a saying, as you eat, so is your mind. Jaisa ann, vaisa man. So the food has to be uh, very, very pure, very, very sattvic. And what is sattvic food? Some people think that without onion garlic food is considered to be sattvic. That is a sattvic food. But when it comes to pure food, then the vibrations also matters, that what kind of energy that food is carrying. Suppose you go to a hotel and someone is cooking there for you, you made an order, and someone is cooking for you that order, but what kind of consciousness is going inside that cook or inside that person, that they'll eat the food or will get the money, or I have to go back to home early and I have to finish the job, I have to go to my wife and my children, my family. So that kind of, with that kind of consciousness, he is cutting the vegetables and he's cooking and he's making chapatis. So that consciousness or that energy is going to become the part of that food, and that is going to affect our emotions. And if we talk about non-vegetarian food, so just think when that animal is is in the captivation, and what kind of emotions that animal is creating at that moment of time. You can make a list of the emotions, what kind of negative emotions that animal is going through in his mind. And when he is under that knife of a person, then so much fear, so much helplessness that animal is facing at that moment of time. And then the soul leaves the body, but leaving all the energy of those emotions in the body, because the body is made up of five elements, and the 70% part of any body is water. And there are so many successful experiments showing that how fast water absorbs the energy of thoughts. So the body soul leaves the body with all the emotions left in the body, and then it's cooked, but the energy is not changing. Energy is the same in that body, and that goes inside our stomach. So it has become stomach, because all the dead bodies are going inside the stomach. So stomach is becoming what, you can judge yourself. So Rajyogi should always eat pure sattvic and pure food. So you can see the list which you can involve in your diet and which are prohibited. Uh, it's fruits, vegetables, not that much spicy food. That is going to help in your journey to have a peace of mind, or to experience the uh, true divinity. So you are going to get the help from these steps. The third is divine virtues, Divya Gun. So you can see a bouquet of flowers. So virtues are the result of this journey. So if you are learning meditation, it's been 10 days, 15 days, 1 year, 2 year, 3 year, and there is no practical change in your behavior, then there is something wrong in the process of learning. Because when you are putting a seed, giving water to this, taking care of the seed, then the fruit or the flowers are bound to come. So if you are doing meditation, if you are churning the right information, if you are staying yourself away, keeping yourself away from the waste thoughts, then divine virtues are bound to come in your life. The divine virtues are purity, patience, happiness, a smiling face. So these are the divine virtues. There is a list of divine virtues, 36 divine virtues. And even today, uh, some people are, before getting married, they are going to some Brahmin, and they're doing their kundali matching, and they say, oh, आपके 36 गुण मिल रहे हैं. So this 36 matching has come from there, that a soul can awaken 36 virtues inside itself. But if we see that today all 36 are not present in a single human being, but Brahmin says that, oh, your 36 virtues are matching, or 32 are matching, or 34 are matching. So if two persons full of 36 virtues and they are getting married, then there should not be any question of divorce. But right now we have forgotten about identity, our true identities. That is why these virtues are missing. But when we start practicing, we start using the knowledge, then these virtues, the flowers of these virtues start coming in our lives. So this is the third pillar, that is divine virtues. The next is Satya Sang, that is spiritual class. Satya means truth, Sang means to be with someone. So to be with Satya also, always, to be with truth always is called Satsang. Satsang doesn't mean to sing the songs and to praise the God. Satsang means to be always in the awareness of my identity, to always in the awareness of the Supreme, to always in the awareness that why I am there on this earth, to always be in the awareness that what kind of karmas I am doing. So this is called satsang, which is not happening externally, but that is happening internally. You are always in sang of satya. You are Satya is always your companion. Truth is always your companion. That is satsang. And to make this journey of satsang easy, we all get together for 1 hour at the center, and we listen to the elevated thoughts of Supreme Himself. And for that, during that 1 hour, we stabilize ourselves in that higher consciousness, and that 1 hour higher consciousness stability is going to help us during the whole day. So this is fourth pillar, that is satsang. These four pillars are the main pillars of a Rajyogi life. And some of you must be thinking that it's very difficult to get up early, to eat pure food, then to use divine virtues in the behavior, and then to do satsang always. So let me tell you that we have already talked about this, that meditation is medicine for the soul. But when a doctor is giving medicine to you, he or she is telling also what not to do or what to do, which is going to help you recover faster. So, meditation is the medicine, and these four steps are the precautions or what to do and what not to do, and they are going to help our journey faster. But suppose there is a patient who is saying that medicine is okay, but whatever precautions doctor has told me, I'm not comfortable with that. That is why I'm not even going to take the medicines also. So not even medicine, not even the precaution. So the uh, healing is not going to happen. So we say that you keep on doing meditation, you keep on taking medicine, and whatever precautions you can take, start taking them. And slowly, 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 when you start seeing the result, when you start seeing the rewards, then you can increase, or you can follow these steps more rigorously. Initially, you do the meditation continuously, you eat the medicine continuously, and whatever precautions you take, suppose you say, okay, I can manage with food, I can take sattvic food. Okay, then start with the food. Suppose you say, okay, I can manage with 1 hour spiritual class daily. Okay, start with that. Suppose you say, I can manage with by using divine virtues in my life. Okay, that is okay. Suppose you say, I can get up early in the morning at 4:30. Okay, start with that. But keep on doing meditation. So what is happening? Suppose you think of any situation, or we also take this example day before yesterday, that when we were kid, and when we used to do the questions of addition and subtraction and multiplication and division, so those questions used to be so difficult for us, but now we can do that orally or mentally also. In the same way, initially all these seems to be difficult, but when we keep on practicing meditation, then the soul battery is getting filled little, 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 little. So after some point of time, you'll find all these things easy to do. Then you can do that. So I'll request you, don't be afraid, because I shared with all this with all of you just to make you aware, and so that you are not in the darkness. Okay, uh, I have to do only meditation, and you should not complain tomorrow that I was not aware of this also. So that is why all this is shared with you. And the next session is about what are the attainments from Raj Yoga. So today we are going to end the session there only, because we are crossing the time limit. So I'll take just 5 minutes for contemplation, and then we can do the question answer session. So just sit in an attentive position and start contemplation. Give yourself thoughts. Directly start from soul consciousness. I am a soul doing role on this earth. My roles can be different, but the energy which I should share during that role is always of higher consciousness. The energy should be giving respect to others, giving respect to myself also. The energy should be giving love to others and treating myself with love also. The energy should be being humble to others. The energy should be accepting others as they are and helping them for the betterment, and accepting myself as I am and taking steps for my betterment. Just talk to yourself. I am hero actor on this world drama stage. A hero actor is always look up to for his good actions. Always remember, whatever a hero actor does, whatever a hero actor does, that is followed by many. So I am a hero actor, and whatever I will do, that will have impact on many. So I have to correct my actions. Before that, I have to correct my emotions. And even before that, I have to correct my thoughts. My thoughts becomes my emotions, and emotions come to actions. for 10 seconds. Just see yourself with a smiling face and create feeling of gratitude whatever you are having in your life at present moment. Say thank you to every person around you. Say thank you to the nature. Say thank you to your body. Say thank you to your mind. Say thank you to your capabilities. Say thank you to the opportunities you are having. Be gratitude. Be grateful to everything you have. Create an attitude of gratitude. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Thank you very much, sister. So can we move on to the Q&A? Sister, can we take the questions now? So if anyone wants to ask any question, please feel free to ask. If you want to share anything else, you can also do that.
Okay, so Vedraj is asking, in meditation, upward journey is in detail and slow, while return journey is very fast. Why? Because we are very much habitual to be in our body, so it doesn't take time to come back to the body. Even a small distraction makes us to come back to the body. But we are not that much habitual of shifting our consciousness away from the body. That is why the upward motion is slow and coming back is very fast. So Anuji is asking, Didi, I understand comparison is toxic and an element of ego, meaning that desires are alive. How to address that? So what I understand from your question is how to address comparison. So there is a very simple knowledge point to address comparison, that we all are unique. We all are there to play our parts. Suppose in a movie, a person, one is main actor or main character, and other is not that much main, but he or she is also having the role in the movie. So if the person who is having a small role starts comparing with the person who is the lead actor or lead actress in the movie, so he or she is not going to play his part well. So on this earth, we all are actors actually. We all are lead actors of our lives. So we should focus on our acting. We should focus on our act. And we should not compare, because we all are having different journeys. We all are having different past karmic accounts. We all are having a different set of karmas which we have done in the past. So we all are coming from a different journey. Um, Suppose you are traveling in a bus, and uh, you see different kind of people in the bus, and some are sleeping, some are gossiping, some are very fresh, and some are looking very dull. So you cannot say that why these people are dull and why these people are very active, because maybe the people who are very active, they just took the bus a few minutes ago, and the one who are feeling sleepy, maybe they are in a journey long back, or they are coming from long distance. So the comparison should not be there, because everyone is unique and everyone is child of God. Om Shanti. Uh, so Vedraj is asking, when I become expert in Rajayoga meditation, then can have upward and return journey fast both. Yes, very true. When you become expert, this is not going to take time to go up. Even now, shift your consciousness in Paramdham, see a shining star, see the golden red light, and come back. So this is that much fast. Om Shanti. And Umadevi is asking, can diseases or medical ailments can be cured by connecting with the Supreme Soul? Actually, Supreme Soul is a surgeon of soul. He is there for the treatment of soul. And if we think uh, in a connecting pattern, then whatever diseases our bodies are having, the all is related uh, with the problem in the soul. Because there was a time when the soul was healthy and body was also very healthy. There was not that much ailments. So there are mainly two reasons of whatever diseases we are having. The first is what kind of energy we are creating here that is impacting the body, and the second is the past energy we are carrying, the energy of past karmas we are carrying. We are going to cover this in the karma philosophy. So these two are the main factors. And when we do Rajyoga meditation, when we start creating positive energy there, some ailments can be treated, but some cannot be, because that is the old energy which we are still carrying, and that takes time to it takes time to remove the impact of that energy. Om Shanti. Uh, okay. So Vijayalakshmi ji is asking how to correct our old karmic account to reach better life in present. So this we are going to cover in the karma philosophy very soon. So there I'll give the answer to your question. Okay. Milind ji is asking, um, today after doing meditation, after some breaks during the day, I was getting energy, but after 4:30 p.m., feeling exhausted and very sleepy. Why? So, Milinji, I do not know the exact reason why did you feel sleepy or exhausted. There can be some physical reason, there can be some mental reason also. But if you are doing meditation with very much force and with very much rigidity, then that is also going to create exhaustion. So make this meditation easy. Make this as if you are remembering some your friend, or are talking to your good friend, you're talking to your family member. Make this as much as light as you can. Do not make this heavy, because heaviness is not going to give the positive results. That will make you more heavy inside. Om Shanti. Because of our sanskar, we cannot hurt others, but how to leave hurt feeling from within us. So An is asking, because of our sanskars, we cannot hurt others, but how to feel hurt feeling from within us. Okay, so what I can understand from your question is that you are not hurting others, but you are holding the feeling that someone has hurt you, and you are holding that emotion or that feeling. So, so to get rid of uh, that feeling of getting hurt, is you should always remember a line: the person who gets hurt very easily becomes very weak inside with the span of time. And this is a symbol that you are not much strong. A small thing is coming and that is disturbing you inside. In fact, you are a very powerful being, but a small thing, a small word, or a small comment from someone is hurting you. So just talk to yourself that I am not that much weak. That few words are making me unstable inside, because stability, happiness, love, purity, these are our property. You know, suppose you are carrying 50 lakhs in a bag and you are traveling in a metro, or in a plane, and something happens, some movement is happening because of some reason at the place where you are. So you are not going to drop your bag of 50 lakh because of small movements of the plane or of the bus or of the car in which you are traveling. You are holding that very tightly, because that is 50 lakhs you are carrying. So, because that is your property. In the same way, love, happiness, peace are our property. But we let this property go very fast by a few words of somebody or by some situation. So we should always talk to ourselves that I am not going to let my property because of something, because of some people, because of some some bad behavior or some inappropriate behavior, I'm going to hold my property tightly with me. So this is good. This is going to help definitely. Uma Devi is asking, in this meditation class since 4 days, good sleep is coming in night. Any connection system? Yes, definitely. Because when you create positive thoughts there, then that positive energy goes to brain, and the brain from hyperactive stage it comes to the normal stage, and you get a good sleep. So it's all about what kind of energy you are creating. That energy is definitely impacting each and every part, each and every organ of your body. So Parag ji is asking, sister, while you are traveling towards your development, towards development of mental life, there are distractions of negative thoughts and negative people. Here could not meditate with oneness or soul consciousness, therefore cannot make connection with Supreme Soul. Solution on this, please. Okay. So first, we should be very clear about this, that outer situations are not going to change. They are coming in the same pattern as they used to come. It's our choice that where our focus is most. Suppose I share my personal experience with all of you. There was a time when I used to prepare civil services examination. I used to stay in Delhi, and we were two girls, two sisters sharing same room, and many things used to happen because of other people, and there were some ups and downs. So, but the sister who was staying with me or sharing the room with me, she was very calm and very focused. So I asked that, is all this not going to disturb you? Is not disturbing you? So she said, I always remember what is my purpose to be there. So if we remove our eyes from our target, then we are distracted by all these things. But if we know that we have to do this, we are there to do this, then these distractions are uh, not going to distract us, but we can use these distractions in a positive way. Suppose you are learning meditation, you did one hour session, and then you are aware that some situation is going to come, so you can use that situation to check your stability, that how much you have gained in this 1 hour or in this half an hour, and are you able to maintain that equanimity or that stability in that situation. So this you can use these distractions in a positive way, or you can use the comments of the people also in positive way, because some people also complain that when we start learning meditation, and even if small misbehaving, if you do in your home or with your family members, so you always get the comment, you are learning meditation. So they are there to correct us every time. If we are off the track, they are there to bring us back to the track. Om Shanti. Vijay Lakshmi ji is asking, since after classes, I feel very much fresh throughout the day, though my sleep is less than 6 hours. Yeah, because we people generally sleep for 5 hours or at max 6 hours. Uh, People need more sleep when there is too much disturbance, so body needs more time to heal inside. But during the whole day, if you are away from the wastage, if you are not infected by the bad emotions of other people, if you are always spreading positivity all around, then your uh, body is not much time is not required by the body to heal. That is why the sleep is less. Sleep is just to heal whatever energy the body lost during the day. So yeah, that is why you must be feeling fresh. Okay, Uma Devi ji is saying, sister, my husband not attended or attending any class, but he has all qualities that you explain. How is that? So actually, these qualities are natural to soul. Someone has lost them because of too much force of negativity. Someone has lost them because of the training they gave to yourself. But some people have given good training to himself or herself, and they are enjoying these qualities in their life. So it's not that the one who is practicing Raj Yoga, he is only having these qualities. No, you can find anyone with these qualities because these belong to us. These qualities are within you also, Uma Devi ji, but you are not using them, and your husband is using them. That is why he is enjoying with these qualities. Parag ji, okay, thank you. Om Shanti. Thank you. Mirinji is asking at Brahma Muhurat what exactly we are supposed to do doing meditation or starting a day for our day-to-day activities. No, when you get up in the morning, at least 15 minutes, 20 minutes, or half an hour, you must give for some contemplation, for creating some pure, for for making your mind more creative, for uh, doing some study, some spiritual study, or doing some meditation. So half an hour at least should be given. Initial half an hour should be given to the driver who is going to do the driving whole day. So he needs energy after getting up, and then you can start your day-to-day activity. Malinji, Shanti, and time is also up. So, Ruchaben, if we have some questions, one or two questions from YouTube, then we can take.
Uh, Sister, I think there are no questions on YouTube.
Okay.
Uh, is there any homework for tomorrow, sister?
Yeah, thank you for reminding me of the homework. So today we did the session of Raj Yoga, and so you even today, even since last 3 days you were doing Raj Yoga, but we will do this in a more systematic way. The 3 steps, which are first contemplation, second is concentration, and third is uh, realization or experience. So you will do Raj Yoga 2 times at least, one today before going to bed, and once tomorrow after getting up. So 2 times, and in the while doing this Raj Yoga, you'll follow these steps. First, start with contemplation of the self. Then slowly concentrate your thoughts, and then slowly start realizing. You can start realizing peace. You can start realizing happiness. You can travel to Paramdham. That is up to you. Today we are not that much rigid. We are very much flexible. So you can do the way you want to, but do at least twice, 10 minutes, a single sitting. So in a single sitting, 10 minutes today and 10 minutes tomorrow morning. And yeah, I would like to ask that what homework which we discussed yesterday, how many of you have done that homework to visit Paramdham? We said that we are going to do this 5 times, one yesterday and 4 times today. So how much of you have done the homework? Okay, Uma Devi ji has done. Thank you. Yes, Didi. Okay, I did for 3 times. Okay, Vaidaraji has done for 3 times. Okay. What about other people? I could do 4 times. Okay. So today I did it 3 times. So the people who did not do this homework, they also please write in the chat window that I could not do, or I didn't try, or it could not happen. You can also share that also. Someone who wants to share, or this is remarkable if everybody has done. Uh, okay. Okay, thank you. So if you did the homework, it's very good. Please keep on doing. If you have not done, so please start doing from today. And the today homework, 10 minutes single sitting, and using 3 steps of Raj Yoga: contemplation, concentration, and then realization. Okay, Om Shanti.
Thank you very much, sister, for today's session. And thank you very much, everyone, for joining with us today. We'll meet again tomorrow. Om
Thank you.
Shanti.
Om Shanti. Good night.